Well, isn't this a crazy time to be living through? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Vicky from Performing Arts Academy Wales. Sorry for the funny shadows on the walls, but it's evening time and the sunlight hits. It's like the only time of the day I get sunlight in my flat. So we've got lockdown, quarantine, isolation, whatever you want to call it. That's all we've got going on in the UK at the moment. And I've had quite a lot of you asking me for tips on things to do whilst in quarantine and lockdown. I actually did a video last summer on how to beat the summer holiday slump, and I watched it back the other day and I was like, most of this is still relevant. So have a look at that. I'll pop the tab up there, whichever side it's on, for you so you can have a look at that, and I'll pop the link in the description as well if you want to watch it after this video. Tip number 1 is to check out some online classes. There are absolutely loads of online classes at the moment. We are just being inundated with them. I don't know how long this momentum's all gonna last, because as far as I'm concerned, it's still a bit of a novelty being home all the time and not having work and stuff, and kids not having school. But you know, there's loads of online classes, there's loads of people doing them, so have a look at what's online. There's loads there on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. There is actually an Instagram page, I've got it up here, and I'll pop a link for you. It's called Livestream Dance Fitness, and every day they put up classes that are being live streamed and what time they're on and who's doing them, so you can follow them on Instagram. So that is great. One thing I will say with live classes is please watch out for the level of the class. If you're doing an online class and there's steps in there that you haven't learnt yet with your teacher, that class is not at your level. I'm sure every teacher agrees with me. We don't want to come back when this is all over and you've taught yourself a load of steps with wrong technique that you're not ready to be doing. So please just watch out for that. If there's steps in the video that maybe you can adapt to them slightly to do something that you do know, but please don't attempt steps that you haven't learned with your teacher. The people in these videos, generally they're professional dancers, professional choreographers. They learnt their steps from their teachers. So please don't try and copy a video and copy and do a step that you've never learnt before with your teachers, because chances are you won't have the proper technique and you probably haven't got the correct strength in some muscles depending on what the move is. Please just be careful with those. Tip number 2, stretch. You have absolutely no excuse now not to stretch every day. Now, we always say we're going to try and stretch every day. Now is the perfect time to do it. You can give yourself 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes before you go to bed, or half an hour in the middle of the day. You can literally plan your day as you want to do it, and you can plan to have a stretch every day, because you haven't got your real life things like school and homework and everything like that getting in the way of it, so you can manage your time as you like. Give yourself a stretch every day. Make sure you stretch your bad leg first and do it equally with your good leg. Watch your technique. Tip number 3 is to set yourself some goals. Now, I have still been doing a to-do list every day, and I've actually kept myself really busy every day so far. So I've been alright so far, and I've still got some things I want to do. I know I want to sort out my wardrobe. I know I want to try and sort out my costumes. There's bits and pieces I know I want to get done. Genuinely haven't had time to do yet, but it's a really good opportunity to write out some goals. Not necessarily massive goals, because we don't even know how long we're going to be in this situation. Even if you set yourself weekly goals, get yourself in your pirouette position, balance your pirouette position, time yourself on your stopwatch, see how long you can hold it for. Then maybe by the end of the week, your aim is to double it, or your aim is to add on 10 seconds. Set your own goals and work towards them. Number 4, get dressed every day. Okay, you can maybe have one PJ day, but it's so tempting to stay in your pajamas. And I've been chatting to some of my students and I'm like, I bet you're going to bed really late and getting up really late. And they're like, yeah, it's so hard to get out of bed when you don't have a reason to get out of bed. But trust me, you will feel so much better if you get yourself out of bed. I felt so much better last night because I made a conscious effort to go to bed early and get up early, and I just feel so much better for it. I feel like I've got so much more done today. Get yourself out of bed, get yourself dressed, get yourself going, because that will change your mindset and you will have a more productive day than if you're just lounging around in your PJs. Well, then you're just gonna watch TV and watch Netflix and things, aren't you? Get out of bed, make your bed, put your pajamas on, get ready for the day. Number 5, something you can do whilst you're in this lockdown situation is maybe reach out to someone you haven't spoken to for a while. Now's a great time to reconnect with someone. Even just dropping them a message saying, how are you doing? We're all in the same boat here, so everyone appreciates that, and it's just lovely. You can strike up a conversation with someone that you maybe haven't spoken to for a while. Or maybe you've got a dance celebrity that you really look up to and you want to just drop them a message. Doesn't matter if they don't reply. It's nice for them to know that there's people thinking of them. So now's a great opportunity to reach out to people because we're all in the same boat. Okay, number 6. Now is a brilliant time to do things you don't normally have time to do. Read a book, do some baking, try and learn a new skill. We surround ourselves in dance all the time. Sometimes it's just nice to have a complete switch off and do something completely different. I love baking, but I'm avoiding baking at the moment because I gave up sugar for Lent. And it's still Lent, so the struggle's real, but there we go. That video will be out soon. But I used to play the flute when I was in school, and I have my flute here. And I wrote down a little list of things that I want to get done during this lockdown period, and one of them was to start playing the flute again. I haven't yet got it out, but I'm hoping to. Number 7, it's okay to watch Netflix and TV and things, but limit yourself. Please don't just watch TV all day, every day. You will just fall into such a slump. And don't even have it on in the background. Limit yourself to when you're gonna watch TV and Netflix and things. For me, I'm just trying to do it in the evening. All right, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I do it first thing in the morning as well while I'm having my breakfast. I'll just have something on in my iPad like while I'm cooking my breakfast, and that's just how I like to start my day. And then I'm off it all day and then back on again in the evening just for a little bit, and then I do switch it off about an hour before I go to bed. It's so much easier to sleep if you haven't had that screen time. It's fine to watch stuff. Now is the time when you can binge watch TV shows, but don't fall into that, oh, I'll just watch one more episode. It doesn't matter if I go to bed like really, really late. Like it does, because you just fall into this trap and no one wants to be there because it's just not a good place to be. Tip number 8, do some improvisation. Some people love improvisation, but there are so many people out there that hate it. I don't get it because I think improvisation, I used to love it when my teacher would say we were doing improv, but now is a great time as well to use your improv to explore the music, okay? You can't just do tricks because you probably don't have the space to do loads of tricks. Listen to the music, listen to the song first and feel it, and just be yourself. Just have fun with it. No one's watching you, it doesn't matter, you're not doing it in class. Just be yourself, do some improvisation, explore your body, love it. Have fun with your improv. Right, number 9, spend some time with your family. Don't just lock yourself away in your room the whole time. Everyone loves that period over Christmas where you play games and do things with your family. Spend some time with your family. And I don't mean sat around watching a film, like actually talk to them. Now is a brilliant time to do it. In the rush of everyday life, sometimes we don't get to spend that much time with them because there's so much going on. Sit down, chat with them, play a game, do something together, have fun. Right, last one, which is kind of similar to number 5, is reach out to your teachers. I have had a few of my students messaging me, can you do a YouTube video? I'm sorry, Jazz, I'm just picking out you now. Can you do a YouTube video for à la seconds? And I said to her, Jazz, just send me some videos of you doing them and I'll correct them for you. and she sent me some videos. I sent her back corrections, gave her a couple of exercises. She sent me back a video like half an hour later, and the improvement in them in that time was insane. This is what I'm missing with not having my classes. Is it's very easy, like with these online videos, where you just copy a routine, but I'm missing the training aspect of it, giving everyone the technique training and all of that. That's what's missing from these online classes, but I love that. So if any of my students out there, or anyone, even if you're not a student, message me on Instagram. If you've got something that you're struggling with, send me some videos and I will give you some corrections, because I would love to do that for you guys, especially in this time. Or reach out to your own teacher. You don't have to reach out to me, and I'm sure they will be willing to help you. Why not ask them? If you don't ask, you don't get, and if they say no, then you're no worse off than if you didn't ask. Okay, I have a bonus tip for you. Ooh, number 11, don't lose sight of your long-term goals. This is one that really rings home, especially for me, because everything in my life feels like it's been cancelled in this whole situation, and you probably feel the same. Everyone's in the same boat. So you don't need to lose track of your long-term goals. If you want to look at some bigger goals, I did a video last year on how to achieve your dance goals. So if you want to check that out, it's up there as well. We may not be back to normal for a year. We may be back to normal in 6 months. We may be back to normal in 3 months. Nobody knows at this stage. But you don't have to lose sight of your long-term goals. If you want to audition for a certain school or pre-professional college, or if you want to be in this show or do this, you can do some research. Even though these places are currently closed, you can still research about the company, you can still research about the show, you can research about the school, look at their audition process. That stuff is bound to still be up online. You can still practice audition songs, you can still look at things that you want to do, you can still research places, okay? So don't lose track of your long-term goals, and also don't just sit on your bum for 6 months and then expect to be at the same level of fitness that you were before we stopped, because that's not going to happen. If you are in the middle of learning for a dance exam, keep practicing that dance exam. Don't come back after however many months and have completely forgotten the syllabus. Like I said, if you need to reach out to your teacher, just reach out to your teacher. We're there to help you, so it's fine. Don't feel like you can't, because the chances are they're probably really missing you, because I am really missing my kids. So it's fine. Don't feel like you can't do it. Don't lose sight of your long-term goals, because it's very easy to just feel down about all of this situation, but everyone's in the same boat, so just remember that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found some of the tips useful to get you through this long period. We don't know how long it's gonna last. I've still got a few more vlog videos to upload, so they will be coming along as of next week. I think next weekend is going to be our Ireland vlog upload, so look out for that one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on our uploads, because we're bored, so you might as well join us on our YouTube journey. Alright, thanks guys, see you in the next one. Bye! I've just realised we're losing the light. Sun's going down, but I'll be fine. I may have to move my lamp and turn it on for you, but we'll keep going. We're nearly there. Everyone's bored. And I keep pushing up my sleeves and pulling them down again. Sorry guys.